Hi, good morning. It's my name is Kerry. I've been doing a few blogs over the last couple of weeks because I've been focusing on this Couch to 5K. I'm now on week 7, so yay, 28 minutes. And as I said in the last blog, anything past 25, you're classed as a runner. It doesn't come naturally, as I've always stressed, and just because I'm running for a little bit longer and I've done it for 7 weeks doesn't at all make it any easier whatsoever. I have actually been asked quite a few questions since my last blog, and I wanted to share a couple of questions with you, and also to gain what your thoughts are on this, and if you've had certain experiences, and for you to share any additional sort of questions or anything that you'd want to find out a little bit more, or your own experiences, which is how we all learn, to be fair. So, running 28 minutes now, as I say, it's not easy. I'm not a natural runner. However, a couple of questions that have been raised to me is the weather has changed. It's raining, it's windy, it's a little bit colder. How do you get yourself motivated to go out and run in those circumstances, especially at that sort of distance? And the truth of the fact is I've always considered myself as a fair weather runner. But once you've experienced running in the rain, for example, it's actually really exhilarating. It's fresh, you can feel the rain on your skin. It makes you feel alive. It's actually easier to run in the rain than what it is, I would say, if it's slightly warmer and indeed windy. So we have had some sort of high winds where I come from, and that has been a challenge for me this week, is trying to run through that wind and really focusing on breathing techniques and not letting it sort of panic you if you can't get your breath because the wind is coming across so strong. Another question that we've actually had is, what do you think about when you're on these runs? And I really had to think about this because a lot of the time I'm not actually thinking of a lot. And I know that might sound quite ridiculous, but I'm focusing on just putting one foot in front of the other, trying not to trip up, and just trying to stay focused and keep my 2 feet on the ground. And that sort of led me to think, do you know what? It is actually okay to trip up from time to time. It is okay if your feet aren't quite firmly on the ground. We all need support around us from that point of view. We all have very, very busy lives, hopefully from a social point of view very soon, but from a work point of view, from a family point of view, there is always pressures that are going on. And over the last sort of week or so, there has been sort of certain thoughts that I've been thinking about work. How is that now going to be changing? Looking at, sort of the personal side of it. I've got teenage boys, so looking at different ventures that they're looking at. One's just turned 18, so he's finding his feet. And it's really hard to want to think about being there for him and supporting him, but not actually taking over. So these sort of things have been on my mind, I would say, over the last couple of weeks. And what I have found is by running, it gives you that little bit of a time out. We all need that time out. So whether you are sort of mulling things over, or whether you're just focusing on what the task is in hand and just running, that is absolutely fine. One thing that I have learned is just do things step by step. I said this in my last post, just take things one step at a time. There is no rush to anything. Be comfortable with what you're doing. And yes, we're all striving to be the best that we can be. Just focus on that. And, I think really you'll find an inner confidence in yourself and an inner acceptance from that point of view. This is what I've learned about me so far. It's been great sharing it with you. I really would look forward to sharing your experiences with me. I hope to speak to you soon. Thanks.